back to my channel. My name is Nikkiphillippi. If you don't already know who I am and you've never seen my face on your phone, hello, we're handshaking through the internet. It's very nice to meet you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, feel free to click this subscribe button right here. And if you're wondering why should I click that subscribe button, Nikki? I know that's what Bowser's wondering. It's because I'm gonna change your life. I'm gonna make you feel just happier and more positive. You're gonna probably win the lottery, probably not, but you should still do it if you want. I know it sounds really exciting. Today, we are going to be trying out different Pinterest hacks. I decided to see if they were holy grails or holy fails. They're just popular pins that have been floating the internet. Oh, and my dog's officially up behind me. All right, well, this video is actually sponsored by Audible.com. Audible is essentially books on tape. So if you don't have time to read, or you spend a lot of time in the car or at the gym, you can essentially read without having to read because they read the books to you. And the cool thing is, if you go to audible.com/Nikki, you can get one free book download regardless of whether you cancel the service. So if you try a month, you get your book and you don't like it, cancel it, and you still get to keep your book, which is an amazing deal. And if you're curious, the book that I am currently listening to is The Power of a Habit. And I think the longer title is Why We Do What We Do in Life and in Business. And it basically breaks down what goes on in your brain when you create a habit, for better or for worse, why that habit becomes a habit. That's the book that I'm listening to. Go to audible.com/Nikki for one free download. And without further ado, let's hop right in. All right, guys, now don't get too excited all at once, but we're starting with the Coca-Cola hair rinse. As made popular by Suki Waterhouse, it's supposed to make your hair tousled like you've been supposedly running through a jungle. We're gonna see how this goes. Oh no! I'm gonna start pouring down like the side of my head. Oh my God, guys, no. This is so disgusting, I can't.
Oh my gosh!
We made a mess. I pulled my hair up into spun and we're gonna wait 3 minutes and then rinse it out, so. All right, so just like I said, then I rinsed the Coke out of my hair. I feel like I'll be shocked if this works. So, update soon, peeps. Then I let my hair air dry. Okay guys, so here's the deal. I'm gonna say that I do think that the Coca-Cola rinse made like the back of my hair more wavy, but the parts of my hair that are just really straight that I always have to curl with a curling iron are just kind of frizzy. And I don't think it's worth for me, like I don't think I'll be doing this again. Then again, I have heard that if you have finer, limper hair, that it really does make a difference, but I already have such poofy, wavy hair, I don't notice a huge difference. But I will say I do notice a slight difference, so. That's it. All right, so moving on to these avocado bacon fries. These have been pinned to my page for a while. So we're starting with some pre-cooked bacon, which I'm not gonna lie is like a little bit weird to me, but that's what it said to use. Then you dice up your avocados like this. You just take out the core and slice them lengthwise. And then I peeled them out of their little avocado shell / home, took them onto the board, did the other one just like I did that one, had them laid out, and then I pulled the bacon out of the bag and just wrapped each avocado and placed it on a cooking tray like so. Now, I had preheated the oven to 450. Looking good. We're gonna slap them in the oven now for about like, what, 5 minutes-ish? And yeah, we'll let you know how these are. So yeah, we put them in the oven for about 5 minutes and then pulled them out. Smells incredible. It's very interesting. Then take a piece of paper, tape it, voila. Then your avocado bacon bites look super Pinterest, yes. To be honest, they needed a dip, but they were decent. So moving on to this berry chocolate bowl. Oh yeah, I started off by blowing up a balloon. Not that big, because we don't want the bowl to be that big. And then I used this dulce fruit, I'm not sure, little microwavable chocolate. You kind of microwave it once, stir it up, stick it in the mic again, pull it out, give the camera a smile, and stir up the chocolate again. Then I pulled off this parchment paper and I took a little dollop to create the bottom of the bowl and put that onto the parchment paper. Then I took some Crisco spray, because supposedly this helps the chocolate peel better, sprayed it on there, and dipped the balloon in the bowl, but it wasn't working, so I had to transfer it to another wider bowl, spun the balloon in place like so, and set it onto my little base. It already wasn't looking too great, but you know, I gave it my best effort, slapped it in the freezer, yeah, and then pulled it out again later to add a second layer of chocolate because the first layer was looking just a little bit too thin.
Yeah, this is getting worse by the minute. I didn't see how bad it was till you
Oh
rotated
my
it.
god.
Really made an honest attempt, guys, but sometimes you can't win them all. We're gonna pop this back in the freezer and see how this goes. All right, so then I took my work of art, put it in the freezer, and then when I pulled it out, it was time to pop the balloon. Now, this surprisingly, the balloon like didn't pop. I just had to keep sticking holes in it and like deflating it, but it did actually peel off pretty easily. So peeled out the balloon, there's my bowl. Then I chopped up some strawberries, took some raspberries, piled them in the bowl, and put on some whipped cream. Okay guys, so surprise, surprise, our janky chocolate bowl actually worked out. I'm really surprised. We were actually just saying, like, it actually looks kind of good. It's like super artsy, and I'm gonna dig in. All right, peeps, so while I will say, I wish I'd used dark chocolate because I like dark chocolate, this is so good. The cream and the berries and the chocolate all together. Guys, this is a winner, and I actually can't believe that it all, like, actually made a bowl. We thought that was for sure gonna be a fail, so A+. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this super exciting Pinterest video. I hope you like this quote. I feel like it's very true. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed already, and I will see you all later in the week. Okay, bye!